by Warner Miller, and it's called Auto Mate, and it's from his ebook Deal, Mix, and Spell. And I'll add a link to that ebook in the description below, as well as a link to a whole library of ebooks that he has created in which he presents hundreds of mathematical card effects. So take a look at those. So for this effect, you just need the ace through 5 of hearts and of spades. Now the spectator can freely stack these 2 sets of cards however they like. And now in an effort to kind of mix the cards, I'll go ahead and give it what's called a Charlier shuffle. And I can add a link in the description below to this. Now if you were here, I would actually have you freely cut the cards. That's important. Now the new top card is the card that you're going to remember as the spectator. And we'll set it aside here. Well, I don't have a spectator here, so we're all going to have to see it. It looks like it's the 3 of spades. Okay, so we'll set it aside right here. And it might not be a bad idea to further mix the cards. This is a Mange over-under. Great way to just scramble the cards. And maybe we'll follow that up with something called the Klondike Shuffle. This is where you take the top and bottom cards off as one. In fact, maybe for good measure, why don't we do a second one, which will really put these cards in an order that no one can be aware of. Okay. Now at this point, I simply need to ask you for the identity of the card here that you noted. But I should emphasize that you're free to be truthful or not about your answer. So you can actually tell me the precise identity of this card, or you can name any one of the 10 cards that you saw at the beginning, ace through 5 of hearts or spades. So what card did you see? Now the spectator may tell the truth and say that their card was the 3 of spades. That's a possibility, which is fine. Or they may choose to lie. So let's say they choose to lie and they claim their card was the ace of hearts. Okay? Well, whatever they say, you go ahead and spell out that card name. So let's say they say the ace of hearts, which of course is not true, but A, C, E, drop the rest on top, O, F, drop the rest on top, H, E, A, R, T, S, drop the rest on top. Now there's a reason this card effect is called Auto Mate. And it's for the simple reason that it automatically brings to the top the mate of the card that you noted at the beginning. So we're going to find out whether or not you lied about the identity of this card, because you claimed this was the ace of hearts. Well, if that's true, we should be looking at the ace of spades. And are we? We are not. We are looking at the 3 of hearts. And the mate to the 3 of hearts in this packet is the 3 of spades. So I'm sorry, but you have been caught in a lie. Okay, so this is self-working. You just follow the steps that I've shown you. I don't think there's any real subtlety to it. Performing the Mange over-under followed by a Klondike constitute a false shuffle, but that won't hurt. That second Klondike is important though. Okay, so that's important. And then if you want to learn the Charlier shuffle that I did at the beginning, this is a powerful shuffle which is equivalent to just cutting the cards at any location. So look in the description for a video that will teach you this powerful mixing procedure that's very deceptive. So thank you for watching, and take a look at some of Warner Miller's ebooks listed in the description below. And also take a look at other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.